doing? It's Khoa here. In this video, I just want to quickly share with you probably one of the best things that I learnt after turning 40. So what I did was the other day I turned 40. I turned 40 on 3rd of November, and I did a lot of reflection, right? So the night before I wrote down a list of all these things I learned. Like if I were to hand this list to my future self, to improve my future self, I'll do it. Or hand it to my younger self, I'll do that. So I had a huge list. It was like 50 plus things that I learned. It's all pure gold, and I don't have time to really explain everything in all that list. But the top of the list, one of the biggest things that I learned, the biggest thing is time management. Time management will give you the best return on investment. What I've learned, the biggest thing that I learned, the biggest return on investment that I ever got was studying and practicing the art of time management, learning how to manage my time well and to use my time well to get the best return on investment. So it's not just money, but it's also accomplishment, it's also achievement of goals, it's also, just whatever it is that you want to achieve, right? So there's only a certain amount of hours in the day. Everyone's given the same amount of hours in the day, and we're all given the same. Whether you're rich, you're poor, we're all given the same. But if you learn how to manage your time well, then you can do things that can contribute to a better life. So I'll give you an example, is that in my early 20s and even in my 30s, I was studying a lot. I was studying a lot about how to set goals. I was studying a lot about money, how to manage money, how to make money. I was building high income skills such as software development, sales, how to trade on the stock market, all these type of things. So I was doing all that stuff, and I was also busy. So I had friends, I had a job as well. I did all these type of things, but on the side, I was building up all these high income skills. And because of that, those skills that I've acquired led me to do other things. I was able to make more money. I was able to achieve bigger goals. I was learning a lot about goal setting. So I was able to stay at these really nice luxury places like Marine Bay Sands and buy my Rolex watch. I was able to do all these type of things. And the things you need to learn. So you need to learn how to set goals. You need to learn how to build confidence, how to sell, all these type of things. I get that. But if you reverse back, and to get to that point, you still need to manage your time. Because let's say that I've got a book here, right? I've got a book here that is going to change your life. This book contains 50 secrets that's going to change your life. If I hand you this book, right, you might read just one secret, but you might not finish the book, right? So the thing is that if you manage your time well, right, it might be a thick book like that and it looks very intimidating, but if you manage your time very well, where, okay, this is a good book, I want to get through this book, and I'm going to invest 1 hour per day in the morning before I start my day in reading one chapter from this book, right? At the end of a month, you're going to finish the book. And if you did that, if all you did was just manage your time very well, you'd be able to accomplish many, many things. And that's the biggest thing I learned, is that you can have a book, its potential power, it's life-changing and everything, but if you can't manage your time well in reading that book and finishing the book and also applying the things in that book, then you're not going to get a lot of return on investment. That book is better off not being read at all, because it is a powerful book, but you never allocated your time to reading it, and you never allocated your time to implement it, and you never allocated your time to get the results. So the thing I've learned is that whenever I picked up a time management book or time management course, and I learned it over and over again, and I applied this one thing over and over again, it always paid off. So another example is that I learned about deep work. So deep work is all about our 1 hour focus on a higher value task. So I started doing deep work for the past couple of months. 3 hours every day in the morning, I just sit down and I read about real estate, read about sales, and then I go to the gym. Those are my 3 things. And because of that, I was able to lose weight, learn how to invest in property, and become better at sales. And that's because of time management. It's not because of that particular skill, it's because of time management. And I have time management to thank for that. So that's the biggest thing I want to share with you is, if I'll just give one thing, first and foremost, become a master of your time. Learn everything about time management. Learn how to focus. Learn how to be more calendar-led rather than inbox-led. So you want to set up your calendar where this is what I'm going to do for the next 30 minutes, this is what I'm going to do for the next 1 hour. After that, I'm going to drive. I'm going to allocate 30 hours to drive. I'm going to work on this high value task. I'm going to do this. I'm going to meet with this. I'm going to cancel that appointment because it's not valuable. You want to do all those type of things. And if you become a master at your time, where you're just doing everything according to your plan, that's all high value, and you're palming off all the low value tasks, or you're not doing as much of it, you're going to see changes in your life, and it's going to give a massive return on your investment. While there's other people who aren't managing their time, they might do one or two things pretty good, but they're going to miss out on a whole bunch of other things because they're not managing time very well. So that's probably the biggest thing. One of the biggest things that I learned before turning 40. One of the biggest things was the time management thing. You know, one of the best returns on investment is invest in mastering time management. If you do that, if you become a master at time management, and you will start to see results pretty quickly, and you will love it. You'll become addictive, and you'll want to do even more with your life. And yeah, I hope you found this video useful. Please apply it in your own life. You know, learn about time management. Learn how you can get more out of the day. Figure out how you can sleep earlier, wake up earlier, get more reading done, get more gym sessions done, get more things done, spend more time with family, and you'll see a huge change in your life. So hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next one. Cheers.